Okay, now we're going to move on to the council chair candidates. I see that Kwame Brown is here. Oh yes, Mr. Orange. Okay, so let's go right on. Mr. Brown, would you like to take a couple of minutes for an opening statement?
Well, I'd like to start off by saying good afternoon, or good evening, or good afternoon to everyone. It's good to be back again in front of you. I am here today to ask for your vote for chairman of the D.C. City Council, the Democratic primary. I was proud to start off with many of you in 2002. And many of you was supportive of me in my 2004 race when we wanted to change how things were going not only in Washington, but we tried to change how things were going in the country. When we wanted to focus on education, we wanted to focus on those who needed the most. We wanted to focus on statehood. When we wanted to focus on vocational education and job training, making sure that we had real accountability for affordable housing, making sure that the developers were being held accountable for all the promises that they make, making sure they have a quality health care system here in the District of Columbia. And I was proud to win in 2004 and come back and get support in 2008, and now I'm here to ask for your support in 2010. I want to thank you for all of not only the emails, but many of you who work very close to me on a number of different issues, and we're not where we need to be as a district. But one thing is for sure, you know, and you can count on me as it relates to moving the discussion, standing up and fighting for those that are voiceless, but more importantly, caring about true democratic values. So I look forward to the question and answer, and I look forward to winning your support.
Thank you very much. Mr. Orange, 2 minutes.
Well, thank you very much, and good evening to everyone. As you know, my name is Vincent Orange, and I'm running for chairman of the D.C. City Council. And I'm going to get right to the point. In my view, the D.C. City Council and just the city at large is headed for disaster, and we need to get back on track. I am very concerned about the possibility of the return of the Financial Control Board. If you look at what's taking place here in the District of Columbia today, by the fiscal year 2012, we will be down to about $600 million in our reserve. We started with $1.6 billion when I left the council in 2007. We're now at about $900 million, and we've told Wall Street that we would not go below $920 million. And yet we have passed a budget that's going to put us at about $600 million. That spells disaster. I'm here running for council because I'm a consensus builder. Need to bring the council back together and make sure that we get our priorities straight. One thing is we must interact with the executive branch. There has to be a two-way street. We have to communicate. We have to get on top of our spending priorities, and we must move forward with educational reform and all the great things that we have been able to achieve. I was here during the bad times. When I came onto the council, we had a $518 million deficit, a control board, junk bond status, but when I left us in great shape along with the others who were there, the Williams administration and the Crop administration. And I cannot sit on the sideline and watch us go backwards. Yes, I had a great job at Pepco. It was great. I was able to bring in smart grid technology. I reduced the cost to D.C. taxpayers in the implementation of smart grid technology by the tune of $50 million, and that came from the White House. But I saw the need, and I'm here to fill that void. And let me close by saying I will bring leadership, maturity, and accountability to the District of Columbia. I will elevate us to where we need to be. Thank you very much.
Okay.